All right, hello and welcome everyone. I'm Nathan.
And I'm Garber.
And this is Coffee Talk.
That was my entire elementary school years right there.
It's
Everything I accumulated.
Just learning how to do
that. And
really?
the fucking...
See, what I learned a lot in elementary school, I can actually do the whole armpit one.
I can't do that unless my arm's like wet.
I can do it whether my arm is wet or not. The things you learn in elementary school. I also learned how to do like the water squirt thing.
I can't do the fucking like thing where you like flick your fingers. Yeah, I can't do that.
I also learned how to do the water squirt thing where you like cup your two hands again and you like...
Yeah, I can't do that either.
I can do that one. I got a good story actually for us to talk about. So, it was 6th grade, and the whole class was like having like a class outside sort of a day.
Mm-hmm.
And we were having like, various like class Olympic sort of things, different events, right? And one of them was like a gum chewing contest thing, right?
So you chew gum.
Where
wouldn't let me chew gum in elementary school. I would yell at that.
Dude, my elementary school days were the fucking bomb, dude. I was so good. And so after like chewing the gum, there was like one where you had to like wrap it around someone's head, right? Like, who could have like the most intricate design with the fucking gum around someone's head?
That's disgusting.
And so it's me and Gillis, I think it was, paired up together, and I'm done chewing the gum, and we just wrap it all over my fucking head. And I had okay long hair, longish hair during this time, and he wraps it around my head, and we couldn't get it out. It got stuck. Like, we got it in such an intricate design, it got stuck.
Why would you even do that in the first place?
Well,
first off, it's just straight up disgusting. Second off, it's obviously going to get stuck in your hair.
The reason why is because it was a competition to see what is the most disgusting thing you can do with the fucking gum. Half the people were like, oh, you just wrap it around your fucking head. One kid shoved the fucking gum up his nose and then ate it again. And then one other kid like put it in his fucking ear. But so we decided, okay, we're just going to wrap it around my head. So we wrap it around... It gets in this weird fucking web. We could not undo the fucking web. We put it in between hairs and like knotted it around my fucking ears. It was fucking everywhere. I didn't win. We tried so hard, I still didn't win that competition. And I had to spend like 2 hours in the bathroom with me, Gillis, Logan, and Eric, I think it was. We were all just trying to get all of this fucking gum out of my hair. And I still went home with like 14 pieces just spread around. Like, I had to get a haircut afterward.
I imagine so.
It was so fucking bad. One thing that me and my friends would do is, in our elementary school, we had like the fucking bathrooms, right? And the bathrooms are one big building, and there's the boys on the left and the girls on the right. Well, there's 2 doors, so there's one that goes into like a weird lobby sort of a thing, but it's just like an empty fucking room. And then there's the one that goes into the actual bathroom. Well, me and my friends, we always... for some reason, hung out in this fucking lobby area, this empty fucking room, and just chilled in there and talked. It's actually so fucking dope. But we always got in trouble with it. Like, the fucking adult supervisors is what we have to call them for this show, because at our fucking school, they're called duties.
Yeah.
Yeah, you remember.
The playground people, yeah.
Yeah, if you know what we're talking about. Adult supervisors.
I don't understand why they were ever even called that. We just...
Duties.
Why?
I feel like because that's like the kid version of like poop head.
I just accepted it.
Yeah,
it doesn't even mean anything.
It doesn't. Anyway, so the duties would always come into the guy one at least, would always come in the boys' bathroom and he'd be like, you guys need to stop hanging out in this fucking room. And we always just snap back and it was like, why? We're not fucking doing anything. We're legitimately sitting in this room quiet, waiting for the bell to ring and go back to class. Like, what could we possibly... It's not like we're fucking 5th graders just hitting bombs, like... Oh, like, we're in 5th grade, we're like 10 and 11. Like, what could we possibly be doing? And I remember one time, we were actually inside of the bathroom because during this period of time, like, Bloody Mary was a really popular thing. Right?
Oh, God.
And so, we're sitting in the bathroom, we shut off all the lights somehow. And I think it was Logan, and he's doing like the Bloody Mary thing. He's standing in front of the mirror, right? And we're all For some reason, like, we all had phones at this time. I actually had one of those really cool phones where, like, you flipped it out, but not like the really small, skinny one that, like, turned.
Oh, like
that was like a switch. Yeah. I had just the normal, like, straight flip out. I thought it was like a fucking knife, dude. I fucking loved that thing. I kept that phone until 8th grade because I fucking loved the ability to just whip out this phone. Hello. I felt
bitch. Nigga, that's my mom.
I just felt so cool. Like, everyone else was like, yeah, dude, look at my phone. And it was just, everybody had this fucking phone. But then there's me, I had this black fucking BlackBerry looking things. Fuck you guys and your little sidekicks. Mine goes straight. You know why? Because I'm straight. And so, but we're doing the Bloody Mary thing. And we just lock Logan inside of the bathroom all by himself. And he starts freaking out so fucking bad. It was so fucking horrible. But no. Elementary school, I don't know. I really liked the elementary school years. It's fucking dope. One of the things that we would like to do is we'd like to take like paper towels and we would soak them in the fucking soap.
Why? This is already just going towards vandalism at this point.
We would soak the paper towels in soap and then we would just slap them all over the fucking bathroom.
Saw that coming. You didn't even have to finish the story. I knew exactly where that was going.
And then one time we dared, I think it was, Logan just got fucking pooped on in fucking elementary school. There was one time where I think we dared him to like eat some like goldfish off the ground or something.
Was it you that we got to snort a fucking leaf?
Yes.
And like Smarties.
I brought
Jello.
I brought a whole thing of Lunchables, and this was in I think it was 8th grade. It was definitely 8th grade. And I brought this Lunchables, and everyone's like, dude, you should just snort every single thing on that. And this is back when I was actually kind of popular, and we had like a full fucking table. And I had like the Ritz crackers, and I crushed those up, do a fucking line. Ham, crush that up, do a fucking line. Cheese, crush that up, do a fucking line. Like, I lined everything. And then it got to the Kool-Aid, like the actual fucking powder, and I fucking did that. I started crying, dude. I couldn't handle that shit.
Dude, I remember in junior high when I had fucking journalism with Logan and Ryder. We always used to just call people out of class because we get those little fucking slips. We just sneak out. We'd go call all of our friends out of class, and then we just go hang out in like the video room with the green screen, and we just sit in there talking. Like, we never did our work for that class. We always just left and told them like, oh yeah, we're gonna go do some interviews. We just call people out of class, and then we just go hang out.
That was my favorite thing about journalism. You could just call anybody out and just be like, come with me. And then you, because we were back kids, we would just, one time I remember me and Logan called out this one kid because we wanted to go to the green screen room because we were trying to make a fucking vaporizer out of a fucking light bulb.
I fucking remember you guys telling me about that. Like, you kept trying to get the little, like, metal piece off, and you kept breaking them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We just could not do it. Don't do what we did, obviously. Don't be a bad kid. That's all we have to say. Don't do as we have done. We tell you these things because we no longer do this. They make for great fucking stories, and it's just so funny to think about now.
Okay, was that the one with the Worcestershire cap? Because there was a fucking light bulb one where you guys took a fucking Worcestershire cap and you fucking glued it to the end of the light bulb, and then Logan made me use it and I fucking threw up because it tasted disgusting.
I think that might have been me and Logan.
It was fucking nasty.
Did you hear the voice crack? The voice cracks are real today!
It's that illness.
Oh god. I guess we'll just continue on. So from journalism, we're just going through all of our favorite fucking memories now.
Okay, we gotta talk about French class.
Oh god, yes. Hold up. So in journalism, I remember me and Logan were hanging out one time, and we had to stay after school to get everything printed off.
Oh, I had to do that all the time. That was awful.
And so we're sitting there waiting for everything printed off, and the whole session we were playing quarters. Now, if you guys don't know what quarters is, you basically take a quarter and you spin it on a table, and everyone has to keep flicking it. And if you flick it and it falls, you have to put your knuckle down onto the table.
It's so bad.
And the next person flicks the quarter at you, okay? Now if you guys haven't felt the edge of a quarter, that shit is ribbed. That thing is made to fucking saw your knuckles off.
I used to have scars from that. I don't anymore, I don't think.
I don't think I have any.
I definitely did at some point, though.
So, me and him did this for an entire fucking 2 hours. Quarters. I left, my entire knuckles were just gone. Like, my straight blood everywhere. Oh. Dude, now that gave you guys the context of how we were as kids, we're gonna jump right into the fucking heart of this. This is the worst possible thing you could do as a student. We don't recommend you do this at all. If anything, just laugh at the story. Do not repeat anything that we've done. It's 9th grade, first day, second period. French class. Brand new class. The school is starting out. New teacher, straight out of Africa.
That's not a joke.
It's not even a joke, it's true. It's just so funny.
Out of Ghana.
Fresh out of Ghana. Now, honestly, right there, we probably offended some people, but we're not joking. It's just funny to me that I can actually use this in an actual situation, and it makes sense. Like, this is the truth. He's straight out of Africa, and he's there to teach French to this group of 9th graders. Everyone in this class was friends with each other. I think there were 2 girls, though, who actually, like, tried hard.
Those 2 Mexican girls.
Yeah.
Yeah. The only people in there that we didn't know.
Yep.
And this wasn't even, we didn't plan to take this class together, it just happened. We were just all in this class together for whatever reason.
I remember it was me and Logan, we were like, hey, we should have a class together. We've never had a class together. And it's like, okay, we're going to take French together. I think it was you and Ryder who wanted to take French together too. And it just magically happened. Everyone we knew just got in this class. And it was just perfect, except the 2 Mexican girls. We're not saying you shouldn't be a trier or anything. It's just, we apologize to you for having to endure us.
They got us in trouble that one day when the teacher didn't show up too.
Yep.
They went and tattled.
Yep. And we're just going to give you every fucking story we possibly can. So, my favorite story of something that we've done is, there was one project, I remember we had to do like some sort of poster shit, right? And I think, for me, it was in photography class. So we had this poster project, right? And I made a gigantic fucking paper airplane with this fucking poster. And then I took this paper airplane to French class, and we drew on it. We drew like Hot Wheels flames. There's like blue, black, and red. You know, fucking Jeff Gordon was inspired off of his fucking NASCAR. And we just spent the entire fucking period throwing this like 3-foot long, I'm not even kidding, it's fucking huge ass paper airplane across the fucking room all period long. It was so fucking great. Oh my god.
Speaking of paper airplanes, I got Bailey detention in that class because I threw a paper airplane at her, and then she grabbed it. She threw it back at me right as the vice principal walked into the room, and I just pretended like I didn't even know what was going on, and she got in trouble. I feel so bad for it, but I didn't get in any trouble.
It was so fucking great. And then, second half, the teacher comes into class, and for some reason, we have fucking condoms. Because we're fucking 9th graders, and we have to carry condoms in our pocket, because apparently we get laid. Secret, we don't actually get fucking laid until high school.
Hey man, you never know what's gonna happen.
But you never really know. So we take
these. You gotta be ready.
So we take these condoms, and before the teacher actually, comes into class, we fill these condoms up with water. Water fucking comes, tie him off, and we leave it on his fucking desk. There's just this wet, floppy condom on his fucking desk, and he comes into class, just looks at it, and he always said it like this, what is this?
Dude, I remember every time we got all this, like, quiet please.
It was like he was reverse Canadian. He had to say at the beginning of every sentence.
It's true though. He did every sentence.
That is like spot on read.
That's like the African version of
And his favorite saying was, silence please. Silence please.
He wouldn't shush people, he would go,
Yeah, he wouldn't, he doesn't go the whole shh. I hear you people laughing in the background. Silence please. After, he starts teaching and stuff, he pretty much left the fucking wet condom on his desk the whole period. And then halfway through, someone snuck the wet condom, the water-filled condom, and we put it in the recycle bin. Why? Why are we so stupid? And then also in the second half, because one of our friends actually dropped out of the class.
I don't understand, because we didn't do anything.
We didn't do anything?
But have fun.
I still passed with a B, too. Holy fuck.
Oh, yeah, I passed that class. I did my final exam in Sharpie and got a 0 because the Scantron couldn't read it, and I still passed.
I remember that shit. You drew it all in purple Sharpie because I dared you to.
Yeah, I did it. I still passed the class. I actually got maybe half of them right, and it said they were wrong.
I remember when you looked right back there and you're like, dude, I could have gotten a fucking B off of this if I didn't do this in Sharpie. Oh my fucking god. Oh god, that class was so brilliant. And then another thing we did in that class is also in the second half when our friend was gone. We snuck him into our class, and so the French class also took place in the photography room. So there's the dark room, and there's this huge fucking like
big revolving door
that we used to get in and out of the dark room. So we sneak our friend into this classroom, and we put him inside of the fucking dark room revolving door. And the teacher, as he's teaching me, just revolve the door around and around, and people would sneak in and out of there.
Who was it? Like, okay, so who was it that we trapped in there? Like they went inside the dark room. And we revolved it and they weren't in there, so we put a chair in the way so it wouldn't turn anymore.
It was cool.
Yeah, okay. It was freaking out.
He couldn't get out because we fucking wedged it in.
And there's no lights in there, you can't see. So he's just stuck in there like, guys, help.
This one really takes the fucking cake, okay? I know I said before that the worst thing you could possibly do is the condom shit and everything.
That was definitely not the worst thing that we did in that class.
Probably the worst thing we've ever fucking done. I'm surprised the whole class didn't get into detention for this. We're taking tests, and he would give these oral exams. Minor story into it. One of our friends would, every time he would have these oral exams, I just keep doing that, he would stick a huge fucking thing of yarn in his pants.
It looked exactly like a penis, just the way it was wrapped, because it's the yarn with the big fucking it's paper thing around the middle.
Yeah.
So if you put it in your pants, it's got like the outline for the tip, the bigger part that's not wrapped in paper. So it's like a water bottle basically, the same shape. So he'd stick it in his pants, and it would just be the perfect outline of this massive wang of yarn.
It looked like something out of Pornhub that has like a 94% rating. Everyone fucking watches it. It's called Big Cock Reactions.
The thumbnail's just...
It's always that too. It's just huge dick in the way. The chick is just, look at the camera. It's so funny. It's like she didn't know beforehand this dude would have had a huge fucking dick. It's just like, okay, but we're gonna have to tell you this right now. But while you're performing in this action, he's going to have a 13-inch long penis. Are you okay with this? Yeah, sure. But okay, so let's just take the thumbnail real quick. Just look surprised. There we go. It's like, are you freaking serious? Anyway, so he would always have this fucking yarn in his pants. Every single fucking exam he did this. I remember one time he didn't even have the yarn. He used a fucking banana. So one of these times while this kid is in there, he walks in with the fucking yarn, takes the oral exam. I don't fucking get this shit. And we start playing YouTube because he let us watch YouTube videos while, ironically enough, while, he was giving orders, thinking that we were studying, watching, like, French videos. No. Totally
No. Somebody would just walk over to his computer, go on to YouTube, put it on the projector, and we'd just watch whatever.
And we were watching Britannic, and if you guys don't know who that is, it's not a big deal. I think they're dead now.
Oh, yeah. Definitely, for sure.
I remember their account got hacked and everything. It's a really sad story. They've uploaded a couple more things after that. They're not really active much anymore, but they are such a good channel. If you guys haven't seen them, please go check them out. They're so fucking good. So we're watching their video Fudge, okay? And in this video, it's basically this guy who, what was it?
He's an adult man who won't curse.
Yeah, he's an adult man, he won't curse. And so instead of saying fuck, he sits there and he goes, fudge, because it does a slow motion shit. And right as, he sits there and he goes, fudge, this vice principal was a bitch.
She was always coming to that classroom too.
I feel like she knew we were a bad fucking class.
Oh, absolutely.
She was straight out of the fucking military. She hated everybody. She came from like Boise High, and she was known. She had a reputation for being a bitch. And so she walks in the class as soon as the guy is in there, fudge. And so she looks at us and, oh, so this is what you guys do when he's not in the classroom. And so he's, where is he? He's, oh, he's in the back room. She starts walking to the back room. And as soon as this happens, Nick, the second character, he goes, did you just say fudge? And blah, blah, blah. Oh, no, please don't tell my mom that you said the word fuck. She hears this, instantly fucking stops, looks at everybody. Everyone's just cracking up laughing like these kids. She says, pure fucking rage, red face, steam blowing out. It's a fucking cartoon pretty much. Tom and Jerry show up.
They're fucking chasing each other around, whacking each other with mallets.
She's pretty much the fucking mom whenever Tom and Jerry comes home, and she fucking gets so pissed she starts beating Tom with the fucking broom. This was this bitch, okay? She was a piping mad. Walks into the fucking back room. She kicks the kid with the fucking yarn in his pants out of the room, and they sit there and they talk for the duration. I think it was like 2 periods. Okay? And she's so piping mad. She's like, you let them watch YouTube, blah, 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 blah. She totally fucking just gets on this fucking guy about how his teaching style and how... And it's not really his fault. It's really kind of like us because we were
the worst class ever.
And I feel like he got in trouble for us being bad students. I mean, he totally didn't like deserve to get yelled at like that. Like, you could hear her like outside of the fucking room. She was getting on his fucking case. You need to get, better control of your classroom and your kids and everything. It's like, if you're a teacher and your kids don't want to fucking learn, they will not learn. They will fucking dick around and you are just useless. Like, you're one person against 30 kids. Like, how can you control them? You just can't.
And it's like, you can't send them all to the principal's office because that's not going to fix anything.
They're just going to come right back next week and destroy your life again. There's not much you can do. If the kids don't want to learn, they're not going to learn. Somehow we still learn, though.
No,
I don't know any French.
Not a word of French.
I lost the French that summer. Here's the worst part that I feel kind of the worst about. The next year, they no longer had a French class at our junior high school because of this experience he had. He fucking left. He was gone. He never gave out detentions. Like, occasionally, I remember Bailey always got detention. No one else in that fucking class did. Because when he would because we had to sign our name on these slips, right? I remember I always signed my shit Chuck fucking Norris.
Dude, I remember the one time I got one, I just threw it away and never went. Nobody ever said anything.
Yeah, exactly. They give you the slip to sign, and you just if you tear it up and toss it, no one ever nothing happens to you. Like, if you don't physically turn this shit in, you don't go to detention. But detention wasn't even that bad. I remember the teacher in there, I'm not going to say any fucking names, he had the thickest, Texas accent.
Yeah, he did.
But he was so cool. Like, if there's anyone that can keep a group of bad kids under control, it's fucking him. He was scary. But he was actually really cool about it, too. Like, if you were acting out, you got booted out of the classroom. And it was detention, so you didn't do anything. You just sat there and worked. I was actually most productive in detention than I was in any other class.
Oh, yeah.
Weirdly fucking enough. But yeah, I still kind of feel bad that he felt the need to leave. And it's weird because you look at River Glen's fucking rating. You look at that's the name of our school. If you look up online, River Glen Junior High, Boise, somehow that school still has a good fucking rating. We were probably the worst class. We had to retake our class picture, I think, 2 times. We got a teacher to leave!
They have the worst drug problem of any school here.
Now?
Yeah. And when we were going there.
Yeah, that's very true. Like, they had bad drugs. They had to bring in someone who was reputable. I don't know how you fucking say that word. For being a bitch. They had to bring in people who were, known to be a bitch. Just to keep us under control. And they still couldn't keep us under control.
The last year that we were there, they banned water bottles because we kept bringing in alcohol in monster cans and water bottles.
I remember me and Logan, for a week straight, we would go to his place and we would mix fucking we would steal from his grandparents all this fucking alcohol, put it in a monster can, bring it to class, drink it, and this one chick gets the idea. I was like, oh, that's a great fucking idea. And this happens to
everybody in trouble. She ruined it for everybody.
And we stopped after a week, and then a couple months later, she pulls this shit. She gets the bright fucking idea, and this happens to everybody. This still happens in colleges and high schools today, and beforehand. But she gets busted with a water bottle full of vodka. How the fuck do you pull this off? She had a fucking not a fucking Aquafina water bottle. No, she had her canister of just full of vodka for some fucking reason because she bribed the class and she drank it in the middle of class as if the teacher wouldn't fucking know it was vodka.
He's not gonna smell the alcohol, the strong scent of vodka.
Beer you can't really smell too well because it doesn't have a lot of alcohol in there. But if you bring an entire fucking canister of vodka, which is known to be a hard liquor, you will smell it from a radius of 2 fucking miles. People in the middle of a Call of Duty match would be able to. Oh, those damn kids at River Glen are fucking up my game. She gets caught. and we got water bottles banned from our school for the rest of the year. We never got busted.
No, I never got in trouble.
I never got in trouble. The only times I ever really got in trouble is when I spoke out against the teachers. Yeah, we were bad kids. And to be honest, that's like only like scratching the surface of all the stories we could possibly tell you of what we've done in junior high, elementary school, and high school.
There was a much worse story in that class that we shouldn't tell, but yeah.
I'm trying to think of the one that you're thinking of. We're gonna have to break this up into several different episodes. I think we should just make this a series.
This is already really long.
You're gonna have to like cut out a lot of it. I think we should just stick with the French class today, and then next time. So we're probably gonna end up making this a series. Let's be honest. It's gonna be for the next several weeks. We're just gonna tell you all of our favorite stories of why you should not be a bad fucking kid, okay? Good stories, they're funny to laugh at, don't do them at home.
It's funny now.
Yeah. They're funny when you're like 20, but once you're 17, once you're like, 13, 14, it's if you got busted, you were fucked.
Yeah, it's only funny because I never got caught.
Exactly.
If I got in trouble, it wouldn't be funny.
So, part 1 of possibly many French class. Good fucking times. We're gonna have to make a part 2 for French class because that was probably the worst class I think of all time. That we were all. It's because we were all in there. I think. Just because we were all participating in this is why we got the most stories. Anyway, we hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you liked it, please leave a like.
Like it.
If you like it.
If you liked it, like it.
If you guys enjoyed,
fuck you.
Whoa.
If you did, subscribe. If you didn't, comment us to kill ourselves. Drink bleach, the usual. I'm used to it.
Oh my god, what is this what is this series turned into? Anyway, we hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and we will see you next time. It's literally just like half of it would end up like being just like some dude's like like, it's just the intro. It's just the fucking little coffee cup. You're zooming on the coffee cup.
Nobody you hear him squirt the lotion in your No, but you have to get the moist one, so it's like.
I can't do that one.
Gotta get that speed.
You are way too good at that. That's so perfect about this video is the fact that I'm still having voice cracks, and I'm talking about during the time I had the most voice cracks.